Hey, how you guys doing? It's what day is it? Wednesday, March 23rd. It's 9:50, starting a bit early today. Yeah, so today on the counter, I'm gonna fix. Well, not really fix, but I'm gonna clean this Mega Man Soccer. It's covered in old Blockbuster magic marker and Blockbuster like security stickers. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how to get that off today. It's not terribly difficult. It's pretty easy. It's just tedious. There is like risk of damage that could happen for sure. Already right off the bat, this sticker was like scraped off with something sharp. So like a lot of the gloss on the label has been like scraped away. So that's going to be dangerous. Whatever solvent I use is going to like leak into there. So there's potential for this side not turning out so well. But the rest of it should come out pretty good. So yeah, real quick, I'm gonna crack this thing open. Oh yeah, I tried to set up for you guys again today, but as you've been noticing, I'm super bad at prepping for my day. Wicked. I'm just trying to find that security bit so I can crack this thing open so I can get better angle on it, I guess. Plus, I want to see the inside of this thing. I'm pretty sure you do too. Oh yeah, James is on today. Hey James, play a song for us. Hey James, Hey James. Oh, he's still super dumb. Hey James. Whatever. We'll let him chill out for a minute. He seems to be doing his whole teen angst thingy, where he doesn't want to listen to his pappy. Sweet. So yeah, get this off carefully because this is definitely bothering me. I want to like cut that open first. Yeah, there's the inside of our little cartridge. The Mega Man Soccer doesn't have any save support, so there's no battery on there. So that's one less thing to have to fix. Yeah, for my long-term board project, the model number on this thing, or the number on it, is SHVC 2AON11. Cool. Well, I'll be able to listen to that back and record it from a little database. So this one I'm just going to rip apart slowly here. It's more dangerous closer to here because it covers the actual original label, but I can at least peel it off this, and that's good enough. Really, you're just trying to get the top layer of plastic off so that when you add your solvent or whatever I'm going to use to like do this, which is going to be lighter fluid, heads up, I'll be able to like actually get to the glue and soften it a bit. So yeah, let's start with that one. Woo. So yeah, I just buy well, sometimes I buy Zippo, sometimes I buy Ronsol. It's whatever they have that's cheap, and this one was like $4, so not terribly expensive for the amount you get. And yeah, this stuff will help like break down the glue, which will make it like way easy to get off. Watch out, it squirts out like like stupid crazy. I just sprayed the back of this thing. I'm supposed to keep it safe. So let's move it well out of the way. So yeah, before I pour this thing on, well, I put some on here. That didn't work too well. But yeah, I'm gonna cover the label because yeah, this thing does spit as you use it, and the last thing I want to do is actually remove her label. But yeah, this girl brought this down because she saw a video on me cleaning a cartridge before, and I didn't know people watched this stuff, so that's super flattering. But yeah, she saw it and she asked me, what would you do to fix this? And I was like, hey, straight up let me do it because it's a lot of fun. And then I explained like how she could do it herself. But yeah, she chose to bring it down and let me do it, and I'm super pumped about that. But yeah, once you get the lighter fluid on the actual paper back on the sticker, it peels off real nice. But yeah, the danger is you accidentally getting lighter fluid on your label, and that'll peel that whole thing off. And this whole thing is about recovering this in the best state we can, so the last thing I want to do is peel the label off. Sweet. Let's see. Hey James. Hey James. Play some music for us. Whoa, he's so dumb. He did it. Hey James. Play some music. Oh, he's frozen. He's probably lagging like crazy because James is acting like a total goofball. But yeah, again, we're just gonna put more lighter fluid on there because this stuff evaporates or dries out or whatever. It does it really quick. But yeah, that's about it for the stickers. Yeah, lighter fluid's the trick, and it works super well. Sweet. And yeah, for what I'm doing here, I'm using the flat edge of my nail here to like run down. Oh, there he goes. Oh, whoa. Okay, so he's flipping out. I have no idea what's happening. Hey guys. Alright, sweet. Okay, cool. I think it's working now. Sweet. Thanks, James, for being a total resource hog and slowing my pute down so much. But yeah, Blockbuster. They put these things on everything, like everything. The worst is like 64 cartridges. They had this special sticker that went over top of the label, and that's a nightmare to get off. It's doable. It takes forever, and it's not perfect. There's always like a slight fade because those labels were transparent, so they let the light through. But wherever it said Blockbuster, you're not going to have a faded area on your label. It's going to straight up still say Blockbuster on it. Super weird. The most successful game I've ever done that to was Mystical Ninja on 64. I got that whole thing off. Sometimes I see sculptor's cuts with that on there, but I'm not too into fixing that. I don't really want to ruin a sculptor's cut. Those things are like, I don't know, a few $100. This thing's like 60 to 90-ish, I think. I don't know. Old cartridges are getting super expensive. Boom. But yeah, you're gonna have to keep reapplying a ton of lighter fluid on this thing. Oh. Yeah, while I'm doing this, I guess I'll tell you about my day. Today I'm going to be working upstairs, not downstairs. So we're building a video game bar up there, and right now we're refinishing the bathrooms. So I got to go do a bunch of drywalling today. Specifically, I get to sand a bunch of drywall, like the mud on it. So when you drywall, you stick up your panel, you screw it to your studs, and then you use this like chalky paste to like fill in all the gaps. And yeah, sanding that off is a nightmare because it just, like, imagine like just taking a piece of chalk and crushing it. It like explodes everywhere, dust everywhere. And yeah, so I gotta wear like a giant respirator and like full goggles, or else I'll be picking like nasty old drywall dust out of my nose all week. Oh, there goes my phone again. I did more hashtags on Instagram. Totally work. I told my buddy that, and he's like, "Hey, dude, I told you to do that months ago." And I was like, "Oh, I guess." The amount of things people tell me that I totally forget is astronomical. Bam. But yeah, you can see it's not hard. It's tedious. It takes forever to get these old stickers off. But they do come off, and they come off real clean with this little lighter fluid technique. You can use other stuff, like you can use Goo Gone. A lot of people swear by that. From a business perspective, I'd rather spend like, $3 or $4 on a larger volume because I use this all the time. But to each their own. If you can find Goo Gone for the same price, like, use that. I just prefer lighter fluid due to its super affordable cost. Oops, keep forgetting you're supposed to be watching this. Oh, sweet. And yeah, we are almost there. So yeah, you'll see once you get the sticker off, there's going to be like a layer of glue still everywhere. That you're just going to rub a bunch of times with your paper towel with lighter fluid all up in it. And that should remove, slowly, it's going to remove all the like excess glue that's like left on the actual cartridge. And yeah, like this process should take us a good like 20 minutes to like detail her whole Mega Man Soccer. Another sweet project I have for later this week is it's like a label transplant on some really beat up role-playing games. So yeah, we'll be doing that in a couple days or so, and talking about my feelings on repros and, you know, transplanting labels on donor carts. Usually I'm a bit against it, but in this scenario I believe it's totally warranted. And I think you'll agree with me too when you see these cartridges. They're super wicked games, and they're super beat up. I don't know how it happens. But we can talk about why maybe this guy thought it was a good idea to do what he did to him. It's like a horror movie for video games, what I saw. Maybe this is like a surgery show for video games, maybe. I should get fancy gloves and better tools, that's for sure. Yeah, as you can see, the whole sticker's like pretty much off. There's still residue, so we'll be going over that again. But I'm almost happy with the front of our cartridge, which is the scariest part. So yeah, now we're going to attempt the magic marker. So yeah, there's a few things you can do. One thing, magic erasers. They're pretty dangerous, so we'll be using these last. First, we're going to try and break the glue down with, or the marker down with lighter fluid and alcohol. Alcohol tends to work a little bit better. There's a special alcohol, I do not know what it's called, but it's actually, I read that magic markers and like dry erase markers share the same inks. These just have a solvent in the ink mixed in. So sometimes if you run like a dry erase marker over a pretty fresh like magic marker, you can totally erase the magic marker. But yeah, just so you can see like what's up, I'm gonna do a bunch of stages. But yeah, right now I'm gonna use rubbing alcohol on the tip of my finger and rub it into this. And you should see it's starting to like pick up some of the inks. Not all of it. This is a slow process if you choose this way. Like super slow. We'll see how fast it works with the lighter fluid next. But yeah, it is taking it off, that's for sure. And I did warn you, this is a tedious job cleaning this kind of stuff. But yeah, we're going to try the same thing with the lighter fluid and see how fast that destroys the inks. And yeah, this definitely works a little bit better. It's fading it for sure. I will show you the magic eraser in a moment, but we're going to get off as much as we can with alcohol or lighter fluid. Well, yeah, I don't know what James is up to. He's my little guy right here. He's my little AI buddy. I don't know why he's wicked slow today. I also got Navi listening to the chat, so if anyone messages me, she'll like alert me that someone's there. But yeah, other than that, there's like nothing else running on my little laptop here, except XSplit and my little listener buddies. But I wrote James myself, so there's probably a bazillion bugs. And I could have done way better, but whatever. He's just a fun little guy. Hey James. Hey James. Play some music. Play some music. Hey James. Play some music. Yeah, he's freaking out. He's listening to me. He's just not responding to me. Like a child. Sweet. But yeah, as you can see, like, over and over and over again, it's very slow. But yeah, you will remove the marker. So yeah, let's try this guy up here. We're super close to the label, so that's scary. But I don't know, let's at least try the magic eraser technique. So these you got to get soaking wet first. Boop, and then I'll drip them all out so they're damp. And then these things are, it's melamine foam is what it is, I guess. And it's pretty much very fine sandpaper. But yeah, you have to be very gentle. And you can see it totally works like the best, but it is dangerous. If you're not super gentle, like if you push down really hard, you will completely sand like the matte finish off, and it'll look very shiny in the spot that you were like working on. I did that once to a pretty high-end game and I felt so bad. And then I learned the light touch technique. Yeah, you can see this works miles. This works way better, we'll say it that way. But again, like, I'm just going to keep repeating myself at how dangerous using these are. But they're effective. They're super effective. Yeah, she's almost completely gone. I still got like a light fade. Yeah, I swear by these things, actually. I don't care if you buy the name brand one or the like knockoff ones from the dollar store. They all work. They're pretty incredible. But yeah, never use it on like the cleanest screen on a Game Boy Advance or like a traditional Game Boy. Never use the magic eraser on that. You will completely sand through that thing and you won't be able to see it ever. This makes like a giant haze across the top of your screen. Alright, that's pretty damn good. So we'll wipe that off and we'll show you that yeah, she removed the inks real well. So yeah, you have 3 different methods, 2 super slow ones. Alcohol is probably the slowest, safest. This is the next best one. It's a bit faster than the alcohol, but it will break apart the label if you spill it on there. These ones are like, they trump, they're the best, but you gotta have the lightest touch ever when you're using them. So yeah, we'll grab a fresh one. Not that it matters, you can still use those things forever, just re-soak it. But yeah, we'll get a brand new one, and then we'll try it on this one. And yeah, you can watch a little magic show happen. So yeah, dip these, get them pretty damp. And we'll bring it up to the camera real good. And yeah, just very light. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And yeah, you can see it breaking it down there. Boom, boom, boom. What probably helped us out in the earlier one was doing the this method first, and like breaking down the inks a little bit before we magic erase them. Yeah, I am scared because I'm so close to the label this time. And yeah, this is a beautiful label with exception of the corner piece there, but the best we can keep this, the happier she will be. See, a little bit of lighter fluid on my fingers, so I got a little more control here. If you're using your hands for a lot of this, they're gonna dry out like crazy. I got some super dry hands nowadays, so yeah, like, I don't know, as lame as it sounds, like, moisturize when you're done with this stuff, because yeah, the last thing you want is like your fingernails to crack or your cuticles or whatever that part's called. Yeah, very gently, and we should get a Blockbuster Video marker off. And then yeah, we'll move on to the back of the cartridge, and you get two options there. You can find a donor cart, and you can just straight up replace the back if you want. But sometimes the colors on the plastics are a little bit different, and they won't look super nice. Like, you won't notice it, but like you will and you won't. If this is your favorite game ever and you're a collector, you're gonna notice immediately. But if you just want to play the game, you're probably happy with the state it was in already. Like, who cares? It runs, like, you can play it. But yeah, it just didn't look sweet on a shelf. But yeah, the story with this one, she told me. So she was at Value Village and she saw this thing, and they classified it as a sports game because it's Mega Man Soccer. And I guess they have like a flat rate for prices, like based on what type of game it is. And yeah, they popped like a $2 sticker on this game, and I was like blown away. Sometimes at thrift shops you get super lucky. Other times they typed it in eBay, saw the guy selling it for the highest, and matched that price, which I don't fully agree with, because like someone donated it for free, and like, I don't know. So the rule is, if you go into a thrift shop, yeah, if you go into a thrift shop and they charge taxes, that's a for-profit thrift shop. If you go in and they don't, that one's like actually a charitable organization. So she went to a place that charges tax. So yeah, my argument is, why are they trying to maximize the donation? If it was a charity one, sure, auction this thing off for like as much as you want, like if you took it to a Goodwill or whatever. But yeah, for profit, like, I don't know, you're already getting like 100% pure profit. Like, super rude to charge people extra money for something when you got it for free. But whatever. But yeah, for those just joining, we're cleaning a Mega Man Soccer someone brought in that was covered in Blockbuster stickers and marker. We're almost done the front. But yeah, I still got the back to do. Yeah, I got a lot of time to pull it off though. And yeah, with regards to the magic eraser, again, I'm being super gentle with this thing. Like, I'm barely putting any pressure on it, just enough to make contact. Because yeah, you will sand it off. Sorry guys, I keep looking outside. There's construction, it's super loud. And there's also an argument in the middle of the street. I don't know what's going on, but some dudes are mad at some dudes over something at 10 a.m. Yeah, I am quite happy with how this came out. See, I got some stubborn area where the bee was. There's a little bit of like residue there still. So let's attempt that by adding some lighter fluid to the mix. But yeah, I am scared to ruin this label any more than it is, and it's not that ruined. She did a pretty good job of getting that side sticker off. Sweet, I'm just gonna get this damp again. And yeah, I think she's gonna be super happy with how this thing came out. And yeah, before I go, I'll show you the other two games that I'm gonna repair this week. They are so nasty. They're so rad though. And the guy got them pretty cheap because they're pretty damaged. And I still don't understand why the guy chose to do what he did. Alright, so close. If I pushed really hard, this would be done like almost instantly. But again, I'd have this really weird sheen across where I use the magic eraser. So slow and steady. Like a stupid turtle, you'll win the race, that's for sure. Nice. Perfect. Awesome. So yeah, that's how you get markers off the front of your cartridges. Slow process, but like 900%, 90%, 99% always successful. See, I still have some residue, but we'll do a formal, like, full cleaning after that's done. But yeah, there's our Mega Man. Here's the back of our cartridge with all the stickers on it still. So yeah, we'll slowly remove those. We want to keep this bottom label, but we want to remove the rest. So let's start by peeling the top layer, like the plastic layer, all the way off. And ideally I'd like to get the print layer with it as well and just expose like the bottom paper and glue. But we'll do this real slow since it is covering another sticker. And then yeah, this one's 2 stickers on top of each other for some weird reason, but that helps us out a bit. Okay, so yeah, to loosen glue again, we're just going to use lighter fluid, and I'm only going to use a bit on this one because I just want to separate this top layer first. And we're safe. Nice. And on this side, we're just going to come up as close as we can here. Just going to make a little impression with my nail so I know where the line is. Perfect. And yeah, the most I can get off away from the edge of this bottom label is ideal, because I don't want to bleed any of this lighter fluid onto the actual label. That's when I'm going to ruin the back label. This like barcode one underneath there, there should be a security, like a metal thing underneath it. Like it, there it is, yeah, to set off the sensors. So these things magnetize, and when they're magnetized, they set off the sensors, and then they demagnetize them on your way out. Or vice versa. I don't know if it's magnetized or not when it's active, but either way, that's how those things work. Super annoying, because if they're not deactivated and you go to another store and they have the same sensor system, that alarms will go off like crazy. Sweet, so I'm super close to exposing all the paper back on this little dude. Sweet. Alright, cool. So yeah, this one also has magic marker down the side of it where it probably says Mega Man Soccer and like a number. Yeah, my finger gets so dry that it like gets little potholes. So yeah, moisturize your body after this. Alright, sweet. So yeah, the lighter fluid's going to help the glue like loosen. It's going to make it way easier to peel off. I could also use a heat gun on this, but then I risk ruining the back label there, because I don't want that to peel off with me. I regret cutting my fingernails the other day. I got a buddy who's got a game store, and he's got like one really long nail, and he keeps that, like I think it's his thumbnail, and he keeps it because it's so easy to like get under stickers and peel them off immediately when he's prepping his games at the store. Because yeah, like it's a good idea to get these things as clean as possible, because you are asking for people's money. They worked for it, so on the flip, you should work for it too, right? Plus, like, it's super nice when you walk into a spot and it has like super clean products, and you knew that all the products were super used and probably stored in a dirty old basement for decades. But we hide that fact by washing it for you. Oh, my whole thing's falling apart. My whole stream set up. Sweet, so I'm pretty close. Sweet, it's, yeah, 10:20, that's really good. I should finish this in the next like 15, and then prep to go upstairs and finish sanding all the mudding on that drywall I did. I find drywalling super fun. We're gonna have a bunch of extra drywall, and I got this old computer monitor that I kind of want to like shove into a box and maybe make like a BMO out of it, like from Adventure Time, and then stand them up in the store and just make them blink or whatever. So yeah, I might be able to make a giant BMO out of all the leftover construction material we have upstairs. I should have purposely said, like, oh, we need extra so I can, you know, build a BMO. Oh no. Okay, so pro tip, be careful. I've been using this fingernail the whole time, and I just cracked it in two. Like, there's a fracture down there now. So I'm gonna move to this finger real quick, because I'm totally gonna break my fingernail, and I need that for construction upstairs. Can't believe I got a battle scar from peeling off stickers. I'm so close. Oh, I actually need that finger so bad because it's my good one. Alright, sweet. So that's close enough to being exposed enough for me to put lighter fluid all over it. Yeah, like I said, all these little chemicals you're using, the lighter fluid, the rubbing alcohol, is totally going to dry out everything, and your fingers might crack too. Sweet, so now we got that exposed. Whew, I could feel that in my finger hole. Sweet. So yeah, now I'm just gonna lightly moisten the paper on here with lighter fluid so I can peel it off. You should be pretty okay on top of the other sticker with the lighter fluid at this volume or this quantity, because it's got like a gloss finish over it. So you shouldn't damage it too much. But yeah, if you're to soak it completely, it's going to get under the edges and it's going to slowly ruin the bottom label. Yeah, after this small amount of labor, this game becomes like a discounted whatever piece to a close to perfect, like, collectible item. So yeah, it's totally worth sitting down and doing this amount of labor to increase the value of your collection. Also, you can leverage the fact that you're buying dirty games off people and get a discount on them, you know, and then spend the 20-30 minutes, clean it off, and put it in your trophy case. You'll also have a rad story about how you did all the work yourself. Yeah, same technique. I'm doing little bits at a time because I don't want to squirt this all over, and yeah, again, ruin the back label. Sweet. Awesome. Yeah, Super Nintendo, probably still one of my favorite machines. Really fond of the 64, but yeah, the Super Nintendo I grew up with. I remember being in, like, you know, grade school, playing Link to the Past and loving every second of it. Couldn't wait to get home and, like, play it again and again and again. I beat that game so many times. I also have a French copy that I try to beat routinely. Oh no! I rambled and I messed it up. I totally ripped it. Oh, I didn't pay attention. So yeah, under this side I totally took the a bit of the label right off. Oh, focus, guys. Oh, let's keep going. We're really close. I knew there's going to be some risk involved, but I didn't think I'd screw up like that. bam. So yeah, the offer for her now is when she shows up, I'm going to show her everything and be like, here it is. I totally bunged that up. Do you want me to swap the back out? And she might say yes. She might say no. I think she only really cares about the front the most because it's the prettiest side. Yeah, let's at least remove all the rest of this. Yeah, these ones, B33. They all have little numbers on them. I don't know exactly what they mean yet, but I'm going to continue to catalog them and see what's up. Yeah, I was so confident I was going to do this perfect. And then, yeah, one little blunder. Still not terrible. Still a trophy piece. It's Mega Man Soccer. Alright. Nice. So now you got a ton of residue still on this thing. So yeah, we're going to get that away with, yep, lighter fluid again. Boom, 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 boom. You see where it sticks onto the paper towel. All right. That is hilarious. How they like write on every single piece of this thing. Everywhere is like a Blockbuster identifier. I wonder if there's going to be like a sun fade on this thing from where the big Blockbuster sticker was. Those are pretty funny. I have an Ogre Battle at home for Super Nintendo that has a distinct like fade line right here. So it's perfect, and then yellow tinge. It just leads me to believe that someone kept it in their machine for like forever because it's one of the best games made. Again, another RPG I've never beat. Yeah, the only one I really beat is that action RPG of the Zelda. Oh, I also did Pokemon. Pokemon Red I beat, and Ruby. It took me a billion years to beat Ruby. The Elite Four, man, like, you get there and then all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, I need like level 8 million guys. And you spend the rest of your days in car rides trying to level up the same 4 dudes so you can battle the Elite Four. I guess 6 dudes. You're allowed 6 in your little Pokesatch. Awesome. So even though I made that little blunder, still pretty happy with how this is coming out. Yeah, she's so close to being done. But yeah, I will show her the damage that I did, and yeah, ask her if she wants a new backing or if she's content with keeping the original one. Sweet. So yeah, for those just joining, I'm cleaning Blockbuster stickers and magic marker off cartridges. Well, this one specific cartridge. And for everyone watching on YouTube, sorry I keep repeating myself. That's for all the new viewers that I see pop up in the little viewer count. But yeah, if you aren't watching this on YouTube, because it's live right now, go find my YouTube. It's YouTube, and then you type in mmmStephen, and you'll find it. And yeah, subscribe to that thing so you can see cool videos of me doing dumb stuff. Alright, so close. So yeah, now all I have left is a bunch of residue and some magic marker. And a big tear where I screwed up. And I keep forgetting that I like cracked my fingernail, so I instinctively go back to that finger and then feel the pain and then revert. Yeah, I wonder why my little helper buddy's not paying attention. Hey James. Hey James. Play some music. Yeah, it's like he forgot all his music. Or is he crashing again? Oh god. James, buddy. Awesome. So yeah, we're gonna use the lighter fluid again to like break down the glue that's left. And once that's all off, I can move on to the last of the magic marker. Wow, they use some crazy weird glue on these stickers, like the big blockbuster ones. It's like falling up like it's rubber cement or something like that. Super gross. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, like I mentioned at the very beginning of this video, cleaning stickers and magic marker off these cartridges is super tedious. You're going to be doing the same move over and over and over again. It's going to get slightly better each time. So yeah, if you're not satisfied with the glue removal, just keep at it, and eventually you'll get really good results. And yeah, if you guys want to see what this cartridge looked like before I started, there's a picture on my Instagram. It's called Instagram, and then mmmStephen. Pretty much if you type mmmStephen into Google, you'll find my entire life. So if you do that, don't dox me. If you do find my address, send me cool stuff. Don't actually. Well, you can send me weird stuff too. Like everyone sends giant, what are they called, bags of dicks right now, where you can get a company to mail out a bag of gummy penises to your worst enemy. I wouldn't mind a bag of those. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to like leave them in the comments or like in the chat thingy on this, and I can rocket off some answers for you. I'm a total narcissist, so I'm definitely going to check these videos later and respond to your questions. And yeah, if you have any like specific stuff you want me to fix on this little stream, let me know, and then I'll find a broken version of it and repair it in front of you guys. I have a video game store full of broken stuff, so I can pretty much do most requests. If you want to see how to fix a 3DO, I can show you how to do that. Your Virtual Boys, yeah, I got a few of those. I just got to run and grab a toothbrush real quick. So yeah, I got a couple nasty toothbrushes right here, which I'm going to use to get into these grooves. Something about the 80s and 90s, oh god, they loved grooves and like vents and stuff. I don't know. It's insane. Yeah, like the Nintendo has that weird like groove system in all their cartridges. And yeah, the best thing I found is using a toothbrush to get in there. Cool. The back is almost pretty good, with the exception of that one spot I messed up, which I hope she's happy with or comfortable with. Yeah, I tore that one thing out of the whole project. That was my error. At least it happened on the back. And then yeah, for the magic marker on the porous surface, real gently with a magic eraser, and you should be able to get it off. But yeah, super gentle. There's still glue on there. So yeah, there are a bunch of people like coming in and out. So yeah, for those dudes, I'm just going to keep repeating myself. Lighter fluid to break down sticker goo. Also to help with breaking down the marker. Yeah, you don't have to be too gentle when you're using the paper towel, but you seriously have to be gentle when you're using the magic eraser. Yeah, once I get all the glue residue off, I should make better contact with the magic eraser. Nice. And then yeah, we should be able to get that Mega Man sock off the side of this cartridge. We got it off the front, so we can definitely get it off the side. Yeah, again with pressure, I'm being very, very gentle. And yeah, you can see it come right off. Magic erasers will clean most any grime off any cartridge, but again, they will sand the finish down if you push too hard. Oh, very nice. Perfect. And then I got one more magic marker spot, and then a full like wipe down, and yeah, project is complete. We got all the nasty Blockbuster stuff off this Mega Man cart. Oh, sorry. Oh, perfect. And yeah, there is still a ton of glue residue on this thing. Like, I can touch it and pick it up with my fingertips. So yeah, we will be going over this real well at the very end of it all. Nice. Get some fresh paper towels. And yeah, the one spot I'm going to neglect today is where this sticker got removed with what looks like a needle. So it's like fully scraped down, and I'm afraid I'll damage that label. So I'm just going to leave that for now, and then talk to her about risk. She's probably gonna be like, whatever you did right now is good, so like let's stop right there. Which will make me happy, because another game that looked gross now looks better again. Oh, sweet. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Victor just showed up, so I'm gonna close this off. But yeah, that's a super easy way on how to clean off cartridges real good. Sweet. Awesome. Thank you so much for checking it out. If you find me on YouTube, totally subscribe to that thing. It makes me feel wicked good about myself. And I'll figure out how to turn this off real quick. Bear with me. Sweet. What's up, dude?
Playing in the rain.
Yeah, it sucks out, eh? Sweet. Thank you, guys. See you later, bros.